season in all competitions, I share 12 goals. 10 in the league out of 12 matches and 2 our FA Cup in one game. Now, the most interesting aspect is Albert Amoah Mr. Two are responsible for 67% of Kotoko goals this season. Because league was share 6 and a FA Cup and non share 2 goals. And they say 8 goals out of the 12 goals Asante Kotoko share, which is 67% of Kotoko goals. And so clearly it's a wonderful transfer in Asante Kotoko here in the last season. With the numbers are brand and man if you are looking for a player because the direct replacement for Steve Dese Mukwala, Mutu Abrante and Albert Amoah, because in Mukwala's first season he scored 12 Premier League goals, and so far in 12 matches Albert Amoah has 6. And if you even in that 12 matches, Beche match no crowd one Kobe. That was when he got injured against Legon Cities. Until Upra or Legon Cities match, Heart of Lions match and one Kobe and a Nations match and free bench and a buy. So one may say about, let's say, almost close to 120 minutes be I went to Miambo for Kotoko within this 12 matches period. So he's a top talent and he deserves a lot of applause. But it raises a lot of question about the Kotoko attacking line. Because league, you call 34 teams, the basic goal scored had to folk again the first time I called 34 matches. Kotoko Nebeje in the next Midiama and Samates. List goals are teams yes, so Shediji League. You call 34 matches, 45 goals. That's the down. 45 or more. Because Kotoko Ogum or share 48 goals Neje. Boadu share 45. Samates last year share 146. And a Midiama so share 45. Until you need 45 or more. But in 12 matches, Mr. Two Kotoko share 10. It means that the remaining 22 matches, see the statistics now, then Kotoko should be targeting around 34 goals in the remaining 22 matches. And say Kotoko attack,
The statistics.
One player per goal.
It's skewed though.
What
were goals someone now consider? Were they around the same figure?
You should concede less than 29 goals.
To know also concede the same.
Say Kotoko this.
Almost 45.
You concede less than 29. Because Kotoko conceded 22. They were conceded Kesi or the Ageno. 29 goals.
No Kotoko conceded.
I think Kotoko conceded 11. I stand to be corrected, guy. Either 11 Hobebisa. 9 or 11. Yes, that's a better check here, mama. So to a point to the fact that Kotoko conceded 9 goals. Yes, 9 goals in 12 matches. So Kotoko must concede less than 20 in the next 22. Based on goals conceded a ratio. But in terms of scoring, also we told them a scoring and time the least number of goals out of the J League, you call 34 matches, 45 goals or more. You say Kotoko 10. It means that attack of Kotoko is here a massive improvement to catch up with the number of goals are on average obishe or more match or share the gen. Say no. So from a distance, you sit down and you understand why Ogumeye focused on getting a lot of number 9s and sharp ones. Because I would change share go this season. Dauda Saka and Shebi. Baba Yaya and Shebi. Peter Akwa and Shebi. Wisdom Bassi and Shebi. We're going to tie about the front 3 of Kotoko. Do you understand why coach Nenia Brepe Obiti say Duku or Pobit say Minta and Kwame Poku? Because the ratio and the statistics near down. Kotoko should be scoring 2 and more to catch up with the least number of goals you need to score to win the Premier League. So to a Cheneba, you better check defense no so dear no. Near the end, why Kotoko must start keeping back-to-back clean sheet. Also 2 matches ni Kotoko 2 goals me no, but on concede. Why they need to keep up with that pace, if they want to win the league, Mr. Otu.
Okay, please, Danny is the best midfielder in the world currently. He's the one who is making the number 14 share significant in football again after Kraus. So striker is not being sentimental but fair. Say it again, bro. It's nothing. Wow.
It's nothing new. We always know what is coming on air to say.
So he's not surprised. Everything United is bad to him, but Milan is not in any way or shape better. But still has the boldness to praise them for beating Empoli. Okay, so Tijani is always but Black Milan will say Randers is the best, and then somebody else says that. Okay. After exams now, kind of angle for. He said, kasi coach be a quiet exams. Games now. You can't do one man exams.
Say you do fifth no. I'm to say games he wa pick it.
Next, how do you born about so?
Oh yeah, next let's say because who me handle the pressure and it's ana me
Matuase. Because you call cotton and baby no no kumo ni what. But me tell pa.
Let me that say. Obi kan kire coach Abubakar Ouattara. Wa coach Okumasi da coach King Faisal coach Kotoko. Kotoko ni has matches. Especially has coaches someone kasa be blesa. I think in the space of 2-3 weeks, he keeps saying, say, Obabe get 3 points in the Fikumasi Ako. Yes, of course, 3 points that everybody is fighting for. But, send yes, how much is we yana ni suni ni ban city no. Ka onya talking no ma supporters no monye. No the unprepared team no. Because one of the matches are a determined fate of coaches.
But no was Ako can be visa. Also be 3 points.
And also be 3 points no. And also be 3 points nako. So inti say a game that enyakra maso. I think 15th of this month. You nakakra we animu. Na you boldly keeps predicting the possible outcome of the he's the coach, yes. Who expect say or the confidence be share the fans and even the players in the money sanomano. But in games like this, when it is Kotoko and has a folk on yabo chaka ni team no nye team a team one ubeka say yes you me say Kotoko ni has say has will form all be Kotoko enye difficult Kotoko form or has enye like enye bia but Kotoko has form when your form hu bro so sa say or ba eni hu bebre sa enti onhwe ni ye na on sulu down kakra tama Mr. Jewe apia kasa mpe bebre ya na ye think of say and our football people no kasa and our football people no kasa. There cannot be a better football person than Mr. Jewe apia enti omo ya no mo person mo tise football people e kasa no a true football person has spoken. Tama, look at the key areas of Nisamo kind. One, or see, Kat, we need the FA presidency in the pay. And actually, we are seeing now say, or no, as the FA president there, he cannot work with his enemies. At that time, no, be anti now so, and then you be a bit makasibia, a bit more offending, so you can give it to him. Say fine, it will be more. But at that time, now we need now obienti now so.
You say he had come out of an election. He competed with people.
So those who competed with him were his enemies.
Yeah, that's
by and large.
That's a contest. He had just come out of an election.
No, but Tama.
There were fashions. We were. And was
no, they were simple competitors. They were competing. They were simple. They were not enemies because at the same election time, no, there were no money in the camper. At the time, no here womo to show up his numbers. No, almost carpet kobuano. There were even George Free now or your the key competitor. No, at the time, unfortunately, we were there. George Cross hugged him and congratulated him. George considered that Naka George beat Mami a third round. George Free could have pushed the election to third round and take including the media and everybody through that again. How can that person become your enemy? How can that person become your enemy? A person who saved you in time, including your very self. Our my uncle third round was saying, even though we did by numbers, but with the media amount. George virtually considered and gave it to you for free.
He contested him.
Yes, he contested, but at a point, oh, how can he be enemy? How? How? Somebody should tell me how that person becomes your enemy. Baby. Until recently, you don't hear the likes of George anymore. They were appear no more talking. Giving you the free space. Say the run the system no. Now Juma. And yet your enemy says you are running the system into a dangerous ditch. Baby, And Mr. Joe Apia has spoken, and I want to hear people, those that were calling on football people to talk. So I'm back and say, I'm Papa Pass my KD, Ampa. Time I can say back be. Or say he moved on, and then he started bringing friends and cronies and family. And you established, say a whole pram Nini Abana Heso. And is it not established? Say a whole pram. That means a whole pram Nini Abana Diamano Heso. Look at the people you line them up and watch the other bodies of our game. You are either a family member or a crony. We often say we need some slight somebody told me something recently. Meaning how true I cannot independently verify.
But for university,
I am picking an information. Say one Nimado who was a former member of ESCO. Immediate past member of high school, just because Nimado, I don't know me who the word to use, but say, be a worker some also China at a meeting, our ESCO meeting, and until as I see a team move away Nimado every ESCO so.
Contest election.
That's but yeah, okay. So magic contest now too. What about what is happening today at Young Apostles? I'm picking an information. Say the other owner of Young Apostles is being pushed to sack Animado from Young Apostles.
Okay, so Mr. Cho, I think say one share contest ni ya over pick Ouattara out of contest. Then someone or can even though I'm happy say
or refer to area now.
A general statement. They
can't be general. I
want to make media say a general statement without mentioning his name.
That's
what I want to take it.
What is Obi can be?
That is what I want to take it. Well, and able to make us say no, but me more reading. Me can say
no. You have to be. He just mentioned it.
And we don't have to say so. But here, as I think it was a journalist. I imagine you too. It was a journalist and a buzzer and a question. Even though I like the euphoria now, build, Kotoko has a full game, some 2 weeks to go now. The amount for can be. Was you want me to tell you I will lose the game in Kumasi? Question mark. No. There's no coach in the world who goes into a game and wants to lose. We need the points more than Asante Kotoko. Let's just wait till the 15th of December and let's see. So here, it was a journalist and a posed question to him after winning the FA Cup game. And on man, that answer. So it wasn't like, Ouattara, Anna, person or catch a journalist or Bokumasi Ababeshe. And my Kotoko Kumasi, two different. Because of that contest or the kind of idea, you agree with him. I don't know what is under his sleeves, but I am happy for that. So at least Kotoko coming from 2 games, or my record wins 2-0 at Diana and Future Stars 2-0.
Ma Obiam for MT Haria Semna or Kasewata.
I don't know what happened to what you say. Let's see. But some the different angle from say the Bafo kind, and on the end he answered a question from a journalist. Sekebebe mama mitoto e brand interview on a shot. Ora je wa pia sem o kan say kasam betimi abo what the time no so ho na ko bo ma ye take
your money another time.
So
I looking at time no nu anu my.
Mitoto unse na no ne
promise na me ya adoma e be bo a.
And na program. And na me nua pa e di message buy. A message na so o kan say o ko kan efi na sem a ye be victimize you. And for that pa a very good football administrator.
Okay,
the message bias say ana regular case so say you be victimize you want me nkasa
go back asada
maybe what me about back say if nyasa no kan but yes so something that I feel like say a lot of these Ghanaian administrators no plan but for fear of victimization and I mean ko kana me ho abasem
but say Obed and Co are comfortable saying these things because of where they are. You should go back and list the vocal ones in the industry and check their teams, including myself and myself. So on Kasa, he's still talking.
So, but I think that's still no. Kasa which said that there's a muntimi Kasa. because or the others omuntimi nkasa because of fear of victimization and odin ho be example. I want to believe say Bianca pa nya another platform Bianca onye, but maybe not all drama good point home. And now do some pempen so yeah, you need people like JY appears to come out and speak. Because we've seen a lot. But the football mean I want to believe that Mr. Kujo Fianuti wa because nani beji and they who say that na ye kano na Fiona say na me kase there are others omo kasa but now they needed somebody to lead the way, others will join. And I want to believe a nay omo no mutigaka like those my what's the name Odamfin and some no man no sorry you be victimize you be if you are not for one side man no and on say there are others from a distance I'm watching there because one say and I want to believe that there are a lot of I want to say JY appear giving them the platform they will come out and say a lot of things and I like that because we leave it to be like this but you too me not me feel say as a government acting but somebody advised me say at this point in time and you're good for the government to come in because we are heading to the election. But whatever happens after the election, whether the government return the seat, Mr. I think they will come back. Whether a new government will come, I think the FA will not have its way to do near my year no so some of us will continue to
former minister and cancer man on agenda dear kakra. But you dissolve the GFA.
Fantastic.
And get FIFA banned for 6 months.
We need to dare.
No, but I know there is on the best.
Me so me I always go for that. And you make us see FIFA ban and can share me.
And they
me say una won pay me I want to do, I want it. Say if Ombayasa I'm a FIFA ban here, they should do it. They are consider to yes I know this who we gonna. Me so to. Me so to. Yeah,
that's how they be a country kasa ne ayen kan sa o.
You can say.
Kasa penny ni bi din se mu no.
Sanobe kan so
the president of the GFA.
Tisabi.
What is Sabi come?
I'm first qualify me that. I don't suppose that. Sabi now odin some who grow mu. Because to M1 football. The football air cordon. Because to say how should they have man cause and somebody talking about tetem. I want to believe someone on your tetem no. O man revise some note. They will not come again.
I like it.
I think in the if you listen to Joe I think say maybe in a sense also I get in a check and listen, there's a vast difference between your two co-professors being on there, no. And see, JY should understand said it was a football people who were not happy with a government appointee. And coming together, so could tune a bunch easy because they were not happy.
But wait there, he's asking the football people to come together.
And something I mean, me more example say, Bakuna normally the reason why they were successful, they say. Football people came together because then now they in a government, you know, so it was more easier. But wait there, why a difficult? And they say, "Go for now, some continue back on." Now, no, we need election of over 90%. No, 96%. 96%.
Yeah,
99.
96.
96. It said man too, and 96%.
No one man to say be.
It was staged.
A stage by any park of page to about this.
It was staged.
Stage
Tamale Bia was staged.
No, that is UAE. Fact is that on record he won the election by 96%. And fast forward in less than a year. Bibia sisa okroma chese say anko fona mkoto omko yesa ompe o ma dwase sa eti sa advice we die je wa mesere wa sango fo yi football fo yi ensi da
Ma we kan manja.
da bi ensi da sa de fufuro bi ba ese football fo we say na mo tie na mo ti ka hu bo mu no to ko fa tie course no we mu de da bi omo nte sa they are interested in say ya mo boot ya mo voucher to go to Melcom. Eyo mo fesin bibia as football for and the kind football, you know, they are more happier when they give them Melcom voucher, when they give them boot and it's go any sign no ache o
ache
ano o money jimo since what time $1 million na mo o mo pe $1 million o pe Melcom voucher oh no cre no cre
me fair division 1 panyine bi na me bizan say division 1 no mo bo ne pa o money je ne say de no mo nya free ko so anya hwe kura no ya mo Melcom voucher and am say Melcom voucher mo di ko yi di ayi oso ono kura no say wo dwene wo so de be in chance ne yi di akoma na yira
That person na jibo.
Mi do to ade ba ko a na me hwe ni mu se ebe koso okumase Asante Kotoko. Ene na no pe mate se msutu ebe koso. Ene se so we the only wafa structure na kakra. Unza Dr. Ogum before the first coming to Kotoko, the best season in the Ghana League was with Wafa.
Yeah.
Wafa a sporting project. So what did I say? Na project na chire coach ayon kofa no. Enye coach na chire Wafa project omonye. Eti Wafa fa coach a ebe situ omo project. Obekaya Asante Kotoko administration under Nanaya. And was in the first season, and I know some better Galacticos. Then the second season, the bear Wafa like Kotoko. Now, man for Dan and decide to obey Kotoko to say Wafa now. Because Wafa have a style of play. And to see a person a bobo to say Wafa there. Say the Wafa si bombo bona. We will need a coach what pass it through the Wafa a year to say Wafa system. And I say, then Dr. Ogum and a buy. Recent years, open season a Kotoko Agili Gam to no boy far. That season under Dr. Ogum. Dr. Ogum's second coming, then no master. It's like a club without a sporting project. Then the coach able determine a sporting project for the club. It's here in the first season. The issue was having problems with players. A Kakakrebi, now Asante Kotoko, falling into the relegation. In the second season, it was not the same thing. But on the way, and Asante Kotoko realizes say yentimi nsan fa tumi ni nyina ma wogum biem yes sir they see fair in the first season e won the second coming no e be betimi asese biem eti last week wo de yem fa person and into nchen even their decision to appoint a technical director for the club that decision alone bizoto is a good decision for Asante Kotoko. Having to be for sporting affairs in Coach Kwesiapia Malik, you better discuss Malik now, but make the decision.
Okay.
So to the mention say, and they almost got technical meeting. Nti Dr. Ogum betina say, yes, Dr. Ogum betina say, Kwesiapia Malik Jabe, Nana Pinkra, they will sit down. Ogum one players or person or sign mono or the beba, they will discuss it. If they feel say Kotoko project now, Mizoto, I want to say.
All right.
I think say if you want to get the best out in Dr. Ogum based on the Wafa in the first season Kotoko, this is how to handle Dr. Ogum, and I think it was a good decision last week as Asante Kotoko take here.
Yeah, better so.